Hello, this is TheMagnum924 here, and this is a battle against a guy from YouTube by the name of Lord Q. He narrates and does all his battles in Spanish, so if you can read Spanish or just like going to watch battles, then I highly suggest you go check out his channel after this battle. I'll link his channel in the description. He also uploaded his side of this battle. It's in Spanish, but, it's still interesting to watch both sides. I have two new members on this team. I have a Tyranitar instead of Hippowdon, and Heatran instead of Camerupt. Now, Camerupt, he just wasn't really that good at all. He kept dying every single time I used him. I don't think a single time he actually... Well, he beat a couple of Pokemon, like, he just wasn't really that powerful. And Tyranitar is an overall better Sandstorm lead, I think. That was kind of the battle. And hopefully there will be enough... Hopefully there will be enough time at the end of the battle to show you my Heatran set. So he starts off with a Dragonite, and I start off... Dragonite's head, kind of. Okay. And I start off with Tyranitar. He starts off with Earthquake, which I was expecting, but I didn't really want to switch out right then. Probably should have, but I didn't. And it does over half. It's a Dragonite, what can you expect? They have massive attack power. Let me just back a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I set up Stealth Rocks. Now I switch out into my Skarmory to get over the Earthquake, but he goes for Dragon Dance instead. Now here I go for Toxic. Yeah, I go for Toxic. If you heard that, that was the phone ringing. I go for Dragon Dance, and I Toxic again. Now, probably what I should have done after this is gone for a Fly, but for whatever reason, I didn't. I went and used Spikes. I guess, it's not bad, but, I mean, he was gonna use Outrage. I almost positive he's gonna use Outrage. And if I used Fly, I might have actually been able to survive a second one. After the, the two leftover recovery is only, except for only one. Oh, he's being taken down from Toxic and Sandstorm. Now, after this leftover recovery, it looks like if I had used Fly, I would be at around 160 or 70 something. So I probably could have been able to survive this second Outrage if I had used Fly. That critical hit did not matter whatsoever. I'm pretty sure it didn't matter. Unless the first one was like maximum damage, that would have been like minimum damage or, whatever. So at that point, after the Toxic, I'm almost positive a Sucker Punch would be able to take him out. And luckily it does. Now, next I go into my... No, he goes into Gengar. Now, I wasn't actually sure what I was going to use. I have a Focus Sash, so I knew I could live Focus Blast if he used it. But he went straight for Substitute. Which I completely forgot that almost all Gengar sets have that. So I was expecting some fighting type attack, so I switch out into my Dusknoir. And lucky for me, he was using Focus Punch. So he failed at that, And now he switches. I knew I should have gone for Thunder Punch here. Like, I don't know why, but I just knew he had some normal type in there. And too bad for me, it was a Blissey. I've had a lot of people who name their Pokemon Athena lately. Oh well. He took some damage from Spikes and Stealth Rocks, and Shadow Punch does nothing. Now, I did not realize, I don't think, that the thing had leftovers. So I was unaware that it was a Tropical Berry counter set. Yeah. So he was for Toxic and misses, while I have for Earthquake, and this actually does a lot. Considering my Dusk Noir doesn't have that much attack power, and it's Blissey having massive attack HP. What I think of, they have massive HP. They have no attack or defense. So now I decide to switch and go into my Lucario. Yeah, Lucario. Well, he decides to use Soft Boiled. Now, I really, really should have gone and used either Aura-Sphere or Close Combat. Probably Aura-Sphere, because by now I realized that I didn't have leftovers. So I probably should have gone Aura-Sphere because he wouldn't have been affected by counter if he had used that. And hopefully I might have been able to trick him into thinking I was a special Lucario. But, and even after the Tropical Berry, that would only be taking away the super effectiveness. And it would still be stabbed, so it would have been worth an Ice Punch anyway. But no, I decided to go for Ice Punch. I think I was considering using Close Combat Aura-Sphere, but then I, for some reason, decided that he was probably going to switch into Gengar. So, that's why I used Ice Punch, I'm pretty sure. And I used Taunt to make sure he doesn't use Soft Boiled or Toxic on me. And counter fails and they didn't attack him. And after this Sandstorm damage, I'm confident that I can beat him with a Crunch. Well, at least take him down to almost defeat. And hopefully Sandstorm or something like that I can revenge kill him. But lucky for me, I get a critical hit, which I'm not sure if it mattered or not. It may have. I'm gonna say it didn't because of how much the Earthquake did for my Dusknoir. And that wasn't stab boost. So now he goes into a Metagross. And I was expecting, the generic Meteor Mash or whatever. But this thing actually knows Iron Head, which I find pretty cool because it's Choice Scarfed. Because then he would use Choice Scarf, Iron Head, maybe then Headbutt or something to make it so that you can attack first always and hopefully make you flinch or something. Pretty smart idea. I went to my Heatran, and I used Lava Plume. I don't know why he didn't go into his own Heatran right here, because then he would have been able to absorb the Lava Plume. But instead, he decided to go in Gengar for Death Fodder. And now he goes into his own Heatran. And as much as I wanted to go ahead and switch into Dusknoir, I was just wanted to see whose Heatran was better. Probably shouldn't have. Probably would have been a little bit smarter if I had switched into Dusknoir here, letting him. Well, would that have been smarter? I'm not sure. It may have been. That's one substitute down, but he's just gonna keep setting them up until he's at a point he's confident enough to defeat me with Earth Power. Since the thing doesn't have leftovers, I was thinking, since it wasn't choiced anyway, so I'm not sure why, but I was actually pretty sure I have a tie berry, not correct. I haven't really seen many of those with tie berry, but I don't really know why it crossed my mind, it just did. And I predicted correctly, but I can't really do anything about it now. And then Earth Power takes out my Heatran. So, for everyone out there who thinks, hey, Heat and all attacking Heatran can beat a substitute Heatran, you are dead wrong. Like that. Yeah, well, if you're slower. Let's put it that way, if you're slower. Because mine has no speed whatsoever. I think I have like a my speed nature anyway. I got it over Wi-Fi, so yeah, you can't really hope for anything better. It has a, well, I'll show you after the battle, but its nature and stuff, if I have time. And Earthquake takes a sub after he gets the Tyree boost. And now, if he knew Fire Blast, then he would have been able to beat me here, although there's a chance of it missing. But instead, he knows Flamethrower, which I am really happy about. Because if he hadn't used Fire Blast, then it probably, well, not probably, it would have beaten my Dusknoir, and then I don't think I would have had a chance of beating this Heatran, because I don't have any more priority on this team. Wait, I still have Cacturne, never mind. I can just use Sucker Punch. Well, still, if, it just still wouldn't really have much of a chance left. And now, all that's left is my Cacturne against his Scizor and a Metagross. I think Metagross is still in here. His Scizor, at least. And now I basically have no chance. If I hadn't used, oh yeah, and Sandville blocked one of the bullet punches. Anyway, if I hadn't used spikes earlier, I may have been able to still have Skarmory here. But since I didn't, since I used spikes, he's gone, and I wouldn't really, and I can't beat the Scizor. Although, I'm not really sure what item the Scizor's holding, because that bullet punch didn't kill me. Well, didn't break me down my sash. Which I find really weird, because a choice band would easily destroy me. Oh well. Now, and that's the end of that battle. Yeah, I think I have time. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you my Heatran set. Come on. Okay, my Heatran. It has the quiet nature. There. Has 171 attack, but he doesn't really use that. 279 special attack on level 82, and 144 speed. He knows Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Lava Plume, and Earth Power. And he also holds an Expert Belt. Although I think at the point of this video he was holding a, at the point of the battle he was holding a Wise Glasses, but, or whatever those things are called, Wise Specs, whatever. The thing that raises special attack without you having to use only one move. And go next. Okay. Pokeoxylon stats, pod if you really care. Okay. And rate, comment, subscribe.